welcome back to another exciting episode of Two-Wheel Trend at the ultimate hub for all things two-wheeled. Today, we're diving into something bold, something that pushes boundaries and blurs the lines between motocross adrenaline and urban practicality. That's right, we're talking about the 2025 Kawasaki KX65 scooter. You heard that right, a KX65. But reborn as a city scooter. Sounds crazy? Maybe. But it's also turning heads and stirring conversations in garages and group chats alike. So buckle up as we take a closer look at what might just be the most unconventional scooter of the year. Now, if you've ever glanced at the traditional KX65, you'll know it's a dirt demon made to tear up the motocross track with that signature Kawasaki roar. But this 2025 scooter edition keeps the heart of the beast while donning city-friendly armor. One glance at it and you know it's not your average commuter ride. Kawasaki's design team clearly had fun with this one. It comes in that iconic lime green finish, instantly recognizable and unapologetically bold. But now, it's wrapped around a more streamlined urban silhouette. The front of the scooter is both aggressive and functional. It features a sharp-looking LED headlight cluster that takes design inspiration directly from Kawasaki's sport bike lineage. Compact, edgy, and clean, it looks ready to charge even when it's standing still. The front fairing flows down into an aerodynamic panel that integrates small wing-like side vents, giving it an almost race-bred scooter look, with just a hint of dirt bike DNA lurking underneath. It's lightweight, minimal, and raw in spirit. From the side, you'll notice a flatter seat design that's been slightly revised from the motocross version. It offers better comfort for urban stop-and-go traffic while maintaining that high sitting position riders familiar with the KX lineup will recognize it instantly. The handlebar remains wide and upright, great for tight maneuvering and perfect for shorter riders looking for confident control. But don't mistake its size for weakness. This thing is designed to rip through tight alleys just as easily as it could hit an off-road shortcut. The rear end is possibly where the transformation is most evident. You'll spot a sturdy tail rack for mounting cargo or a storage box, a practical addition for everyday commuting. Just below that is a sharp LED tail light, sleek turn signals, and a mudguard that hints at its dirt bike ancestry. The underseat exhaust has been tweaked to meet urban noise standards, but it still delivers a satisfying low growl when revved. The real surprise, though, comes under the bodywork. The 2025 Kawasaki KX65 scooter is powered by the same 64cc liquid-cooled, two-stroke, single-cylinder engine that has made the original KX65 a staple on youth motocross circuits for years. But here's where it gets wild. Kawasaki has tuned the power delivery to be smoother, more linear, and appropriate for city traffic. It still has that zippy acceleration you'd expect from a two-stroke, but now it's delivered in a way that won't launch you into the nearest storefront. Kawasaki's engineers have modified the gearing to suit stop-start traffic. You won't find a manual clutch here. This version comes with an automatic CVT transmission, something die-hard KX fans might raise an eyebrow at, but for city riding, it makes perfect sense. It eliminates the learning curve and gives the rider seamless acceleration with zero effort. Combine that with a feather-light curb weight, and you've got one of the most agile scooters in its class. Suspension is where Kawasaki proudly flexes its off-road heritage. The front sports a 33mm telescopic fork with long travel, offering surprisingly good absorption over potholes and uneven terrain. The rear gets a monoshock setup that's equally competent. Even on broken roads or gravelly shortcuts, the scooter maintains impressive composure. In fact, if you've ever wanted to jump a speed bump just for fun, this is probably the machine to do it on. Braking is handled by front and rear disc brakes, a small but effective with an optional lightweight ABS system designed specifically for low-speed city riding. The wheels are 14-inch up front and 12-inch at the rear, wrapped in dual-purpose tires that work well on tarmac but won't mind a quick detour through an unpaved path. And if you're wondering about fuel capacity, the tank holds just under 6 liters, but thanks to the scooter's light frame and efficient engine tuning, you can expect impressive mileage well above 45 km/L, depending on how you ride. So how does it perform on the road? Well, it's fast enough to smoke most traffic off the line and nimble enough to slice through gridlock like a katana through paper. Acceleration is lively and addicting, In fact, at lower RPMs, it's tame and commuter-friendly, but twist the throttle wide open, and you are rewarded with a surge of power that feels much bigger than what the numbers suggest. Top speed sits around 95 km per hour, making it more than capable for both city commuting and short highway stints. In terms of rider comfort, Kawasaki has managed to keep vibrations in check in no small feat for a two-stroke. The seat, while thin, is surprisingly well padded, and the footboard offers decent space for a relaxed riding posture. There's even a digital dash display, borrowed from Kawasaki's Z-Series Mini Motos, showing speed, fuel level, and a basic trip meter. Now, let's talk pricing. The 2025 Kawasaki KX65 scooter comes in at a competitive price of around $3,299 in the US market. For that price, you're getting a true hybrid, part dirt bike, part scooter, and all Kawasaki. That makes it an appealing option for younger riders, city commuters who crave a little edge, or even seasoned bikers looking for a second ride that's fun, light, and full of character. Of course, it won't be everyone's cup of tea. Hardcore scooter purists might find it too aggressive, while dirt bike fans may think it's been tamed. But for those sitting in between are the kind of riders who want the soul of a mini motocross machine with the convenience of a scooter. The KX65 scooter is a thrilling new option. Kawasaki didn't just build a commuter, they built the statement. They've taken the heart of a legend and transplanted it into the city, giving riders an everyday machine with an edge of rebellion. It's proof that even in a world moving toward clean lines and quiet engines, there's still room for something raw, something wild, something that reminds us why we fell in love with two wheels in the first place. So, would you ride the 2025 KX65 scooter? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear from you. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed the ride and subscribe to Two Wheel Trend for more reviews that cut through the noise. Whether you're into race machines, rugged tourers, or wild hybrids like this one, we've got you covered. Until next time, ride safe, stay curious, and keep the throttle twisted.